right. So today we're diving into a topic that I think is top of mind for a lot of men out there, prostate health.
Mm.
And you probably come across a supplement called Prostaviv.
Yeah.
It's making some pretty big claims about what it can do for you. So we're going to break down all the details for you today. We're going to look at the key ingredients,
Yeah.
what they're supposed to do, what makes Prostaviv different from everything else out there.
Yeah, it's interesting. Prostavive seems to be targeting like a very specific niche in this market. It's not just general prostate support. They're really zeroing in on blood circulation around the prostate.
Yeah, that's not something you hear about every day. I mean, they even reference a study
Right.
from Fukushima Medical University in Japan back in 2023, and it suggests that good blood flow around the prostate can help with things like cell metabolism,
Hmm.
potentially improving things like urine flow and even bladder health.
Yeah, and that seems to be like the foundation of their whole approach. They're really pushing this idea that healthy blood flow equals a healthy prostate.
So, okay, what exactly are they promising? They highlight three major benefits:
Yeah.
a healthy prostate, stronger urine flow, and get this, a more active sex life.
Hmm. And to back up these claims, they point to specific ingredients. So, for example, they talk about boron. They source theirs from Tibet, and they say it's got all these great benefits for prostate health. Then you've got Tonkat Ali, been used for centuries in the East for prostate health. And then there's ashwagandha, an herb with a history going back like thousands of years.
Right. So they're really pulling from both like traditional and modern practices here.
Mm.
And when it comes to urine flow, they're really emphasizing nettle root. They say it can help because it supports healthy blood flow. And then there's this whole blend that's supposed to boost your sex life. We're talking Tonkat Ali,
Oh,
ashwagandha,
you're great.
fenugreek, Panax ginseng, and maca root. It's quite the lineup.
It really is. What's fascinating to me is how they combine all these different ingredients, each with their own purported benefits. It's like this multi-pronged approach that's supposed to address all these different aspects of men's health, not just prostate issues.
Oh, and they don't stop there. Prostavive also claims to help with deeper sleep, increased energy, better blood flow and artery health throughout the body, and even maintaining healthy nitric oxide levels.
Hold on. Nitric oxide. Now that's a bit more technical.
Exactly. So let's break that down a little bit.
Mhm.
Nitric oxide is this molecule that plays a key role in relaxing your blood vessels. And Prostavive's claim is that by supporting healthy nitric oxide levels, you're essentially improving blood flow and nutrient delivery to the prostate.
So they're suggesting that by focusing on this one element, this nitric oxide, you can kind of create this ripple effect that positively impacts the entire system.
Yeah, that's the idea. And it gets even more intriguing because they also include zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D in their formula.
Oh, those are interesting additions. Each one of those nutrients has been linked to different aspects of men's health.
From prostate function to energy levels and even sleep quality. Right. So zinc is supposed to be important for healthy sperm production and libido. Magnesium is linked to better sleep and blood vessel health, as well as energy and stamina. And vitamin D is important for overall health, sexual activity, prostate function. Plus, it can help with mood and metabolism.
Wow. It's almost like they're trying to create this all-in-one solution for men's well-being, tackling both those specific prostate concerns, but also just broader health factors.
Yeah.
But the big question is, does it really work?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, right?
Mm.
Prostavive is really emphasizing this synergistic effect. They're suggesting that this unique blend of nutrients is more potent together than they would be individually.
Right, and that's a bold claim. While we know that some of these ingredients have shown promise in research, especially when it comes to like individual benefits, the research on this specific combination and in these specific amounts is pretty scarce.
So we can't just assume that because some of the ingredients have shown
Yeah.
promise on their own,
Mm.
they'll automatically work wonders when they're all mixed together.
Exactly. Supplement research is a very complex world. It's not always easy to isolate the effects of a specific ingredient, especially when you're dealing with a multi-ingredient formula like Prostavive. Plus, you have to factor in individual responses, which we know can vary widely.
Okay, so for someone listening right now who's maybe thinking about trying Prostavive, what's the takeaway here?
Well, I think the key is to approach this with a healthy dose of skepticism and to really prioritize informed decision-making. While the individual ingredients in Prostavive might have some research to support their potential benefits, it's crucial to consult with your healthcare professional before adding any new supplement, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. or are taking other medications.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Your doctor can look at your specific situation, consider any potential interactions with other medications you might be taking, and help you decide if Prostavive is even the right fit for you.
Exactly. They can also help you weigh the potential benefits against any risks and guide you towards a more holistic approach to prostate health. That might include things like lifestyle modifications and other evidence-based treatments.
Right, so while the marketing materials for Prostavive might paint a pretty rosy picture, it's important to remember that individual results can vary, and there's no guarantee that it'll be a miracle cure for everyone.
Absolutely. It's always a good idea to be an informed consumer, to do your own research, and to have an open and honest conversation with your doctor about any concerns you have, after all. Taking charge of your health is about making informed choices that align with your own individual needs and circumstances.
I think that's a great point to emphasize. This isn't just about Prostavive. It's about taking a proactive approach to your health in general and making decisions that are right for you.
I couldn't agree more. And speaking of making informed decisions, there's a ton of resources available for people who want to learn more about prostate health and explore different options. That's actually something we can touch on in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We can talk about where to find reliable information, what questions to ask your doctor, and how to kind of navigate the sometimes overwhelming world of supplements and prostate health.
That sounds like a great plan. So stay tuned, everyone, because we're about to wrap up this Prostavive exploration with some valuable insights to empower your health journey.
Okay, so let's get down to like the nitty-gritty here. We've talked about Prostavive's claims, we've talked about the ingredients they're using, but now it's time to see what the science actually says. You hear about the potential benefits of each individual component, but do they really work together to deliver on those promises, especially when it comes to prostate health?
Right, they're making a big deal about this synergistic effect, saying that the blend is somehow greater than the sum of its parts. But is there any evidence to back that up?
Well, that's where things get a little tricky. While there are studies out there suggesting certain ingredients, like tongkat lali, for example, can improve sexual function, the research specifically on this exact combination of ingredients and in these specific amounts is pretty scarce.
So we can't just assume that because some of the ingredients have shown promise on their own, they'll automatically work wonders when they're combined.
Exactly. Supplement research is a complex world. It's not always easy to isolate the effects of a specific ingredient, especially when you're dealing with a multi-ingredient formula like this. Plus, you have to factor in individual responses, which can vary widely.
So for someone listening who's thinking about trying Prostavive, what's the takeaway here?
I think the key is to approach this with a healthy dose of skepticism and to prioritize informed decision-making. While the individual ingredients in Prostavive might have some research to support their potential benefits, it's crucial to consult with your healthcare professional before adding any new supplement, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking other medications.
That makes a lot of sense. Your doctor can look at your specific situation. Consider any potential interactions with other medications you're taking and help you decide if Prostavive is even right for you.
Exactly. They can also help you weigh the potential benefits against any risks and guide you towards a more holistic approach to prostate health. That might include things like lifestyle modifications or other evidence-based treatments.
So while the marketing materials for Prostavive might paint a pretty rosy picture, it's important to remember that individual results can vary, and there's no guarantee that it'll be a miracle cure for everyone.
Absolutely. It's always a good idea to be an informed consumer. Do your own research and have an open and honest conversation with your doctor about any concerns you have. After all, taking charge of your health is about making informed choices that align with your individual needs and circumstances.
I think that's a great point to emphasize. This isn't just about Prostavive. It's about taking a proactive approach to your health and making decisions that are right for you.
I couldn't agree more. And speaking of making informed decisions, there are a ton of resources available for people who want to learn more about prostate health and explore different options. That's actually something we could touch on in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We can talk about where to find reliable information, what questions to ask your doctor, and how to navigate the sometimes overwhelming world of supplements and prostate health.
That sounds like a great plan. So stay tuned, everyone. We're going to wrap up this Prostavive exploration with some valuable insights to help empower your health journey. All right, so welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into Prostavive. We've explored the claims, the ingredients, and even looked at some of the science. But now let's shift gears a bit and talk about, what you can do to really take control of your own prostate health journey.
Yeah, that's a crucial point. While supplements like Prostavive might be part of the conversation, they're certainly not the whole story. A holistic approach to prostate health involves a lot more than just taking a pill. It's about lifestyle choices,
Yeah.
healthy habits, and a proactive care.
So what are some things our listeners can do to support their prostate health in a more proactive way? What are like the big things they should be thinking about?
Well, I think one of the most fundamental things is maintaining a healthy diet. It really is the cornerstone of overall health. And that includes prostate health, focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean protein sources, and try to limit processed foods, saturated fats, and too much sugar.
Yeah, that's great advice. And it's something we hear a lot, but it's always worth repeating because it really does make a difference.
It really does. And along with a healthy diet, regular exercise is key. Physical activity helps you maintain a healthy weight, improves blood flow, reduces stress, all of which can have a positive impact on prostate health.
And speaking of stress, that's something we often overlook,
Mm.
but it can play a big role in our overall well-being too.
Oh, absolutely. Chronic stress can really throw your hormonal balance out of whack and negatively impact your health in so many ways. Finding ways to manage stress is crucial, whether it's through meditation, yoga, spending time in nature, or whatever works for you. It's really important.
Yeah, and of course, we can't forget about regular checkups with your doctor. They can monitor your prostate health, assess your risk factors, and provide personalized guidance based on your individual needs.
Absolutely. Early detection is so important when it comes to prostate health. So don't hesitate to talk to your doctor about any concerns you have or if you notice any changes.
So to wrap things up, while Prostavive might be an option to explore, it's essential to remember that it's not a magic solution. Taking care of your overall health through a balanced lifestyle, that includes things like a healthy diet, regular exercise, stress management, and proactive medical care, is really the foundation for optimal prostate health.
Well said. And as we've discussed, everyone is different. What works for one person might not work for another. It's about finding what works best for you in consultation with your healthcare provider and taking an active role in your own well-being.
That's a great point. This deep dive into Prostavive has hopefully given you some valuable information and empowered you to make informed decisions about your prostate health. Remember, knowledge is power, and taking an active role in your health journey is the best way to achieve optimal health and vitality.
And if this conversation has sparked your curiosity, there's a wealth of information out there. Reputable health organizations and online resources can provide even more insights into prostate health and the various options that are available. So don't be afraid to do your own research and keep learning.
That's right. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
All right, number 1, try coconut oil as a moisturizer for your skin. Coconut oil delivers a refreshing, healing burst of moisture that penetrates your skin and works to truly heal. It doesn't just soak in and dry up, it really works in your skin. Number 2, try it as a conditioner. When the teeny tiny overlapping plates that make up your outer hair shaft get rumpled and out of whack, coconut oil is there to smooth those tiny little cells right back into place and hold them there. Number 3 would be to make some homemade soap. Coconut oil serves as a wonderful pure base that can simplify ingredients, add hardness to soap, and will help break down grease and other oils. Use coconut oil for weight loss. Tip number 4. The easiest way to start using coconut oil for weight loss is by eating it by the spoonful. Use a small amount until your body gets used to it. Number 5, as an energy booster. Coconut oil gives you a great boost in energy, and who doesn't need some help in that department every now and then? Some people also feel that it helps boost their mental alertness. Number 6, fight a fungal infection. The medium-chain fatty acids found abundantly in coconut oil are incredibly effective natural fungicides. In a coconut shell, they naturally insert themselves into the fungal membrane, which is the crucial part in maintaining the life of a fungus. Tip number 7, having to do with coconut oil. Use it on a cold sore. Coconut oil may not offer a cure, but it does help, especially with cold sores. You can dab it on as soon as you feel a blister start to form, and it will take it internally too. 1 to 3 tablespoons a day will help kill off that pesky herpes virus, and you'll see the cold sore disappear much faster than normal. Tip number 8, an SPF lip balm. Mix up a scrub to slough off any dry skin. Combine 1 teaspoon of sea salt with 1 teaspoon of coconut oil into a bowl. Dab the mixture all over your chapped lips, then scrub gently with your fingers in a small circular motion. Do this for about a minute or until your lips feel smooth. Tip number 9, exfoliating body scrub. One favorite for many is the use of coconut oil as a base for a body scrub or a face scrub. You can melt some down, stir in some sugar, let it cool, and then use it as is. Number 10, makeup remover. Makeup on your face? Well, that might be something you'd like to get rid of. Your face is something you would like to protect. Go ahead instead and use some coconut oil instead of chemicals. It will gently and safely remove all traces of makeup and will leave your face feeling healthy and refreshed. Number 11, use coconut oil as a massage oil. The benefits of massage are countless, and we could all use a massage every now and then. Rather than using a heavy lotion, simply use coconut oil. Number 12, use coconut oil as a bath oil. You can soften your water and your skin with just a bit of coconut oil. Enjoy its lovely aroma and gently swish around. You'll swirl through the water, naturally coating your skin, leaving it feeling smooth, healthy, and moisturized. Tip 13 for coconut oil, a rash soother. Coconut oil, with its anti-inflammatory effects, is an obvious go-to for helping with swelling. It can also help take the edge off of a dreadful itch, curbing the vicious cycle of scratching, further irritating your skin and scratching some more. Tip 14, you can use coconut oil to reduce hairballs. Strong anecdotal evidence supports using coconut oil to reduce hairballs. There are also those who feel medium-chain triglycerides aren't always the way to go with our feline friends, so you'll want to do some research to decide what you're really comfortable with. Rub a little bit of this on your cat's paws to help improve digestive function and to reduce hairballs. Tip number 15, dry nostrils. Dry nostrils feel like they need to be picked at, but picked at nostrils can become sore and irritated. It's a vicious cycle, so why not rub a little bit of coconut oil on the inside of each nostril to moisturize it? But just use a little bit. Tip number 16, constipation relief. Take a tablespoon of coconut oil every morning on an empty stomach to help keep your digestive tract running smoothly. You can try up to 2 tablespoons to work out acute constipation as well. Tip 17, fade age and sunspots. Coconut oil can help heal or lessen the appearance of a wide variety of skin blemishes, and people have found that daily application of coconut oil has helped fade sun or aging spots. Rub coconut oil onto a sunspot daily to help it fade. Tip number 18, use coconut oil as toothpaste. It's known to have an antibacterial property and potential whitening benefits. So, take some coconut oil, add some baking soda, and maybe even for a little flavor, a drop or 2 of peppermint or cinnamon essential oil. Mix it together and brush away for a DIY toothpaste. Number 19, prevent stretch marks. If you've already acquired unsightly stretch marks, you can slather warm extra virgin coconut oil on these marks before going to bed to reduce their appearance. Massage gently to ensure it penetrates deep into your skin. Use lukewarm water to rinse your affected area in the morning. Tip number 20. You can use coconut oil as an ink cleaner. Don't cry over your spilled ink. If you find yourself with irritating ink smears and smudges on your hand, simply rub a little coconut oil over it, let it sit for a minute or 2, and then wipe it off with a dry, clean cloth. Tip number 21. Use coconut oil on your cracked heels. If your heels are cracked and dry, coconut oil is a super moisturizer. It can help soften and smooth that dry, irritated skin. Use a pumice stone first to slough off any excess buildup of dead cells. Then get a little bit of coconut oil on your fingertips and massage it into your heels well and let them dry. Repeat this twice daily. Tip number 22. As a breath freshener, make somebody feel like they're lounging in the tropics when they get close up to your face. If you suffer from bad breath, kick the problem with coconut oil by holding a teaspoon or so in your mouth until it melts. Swish it around a bit, and then either swallow it or spit it out into the trash. Tip number 23. Use it in the sun. Coconut oil has a natural SPF of 4 to 5 and contains antioxidants that help protect the skin from harmful radiation from the sun. It's a natural sunscreen. Obviously, though, that low amount of SPF isn't sufficient for a long day in the sun. So we add red raspberry seed oil and other essential oils. Number 24. Improve blood circulation. Coconut oil is very beneficial for improving blood circulation. It has healthy fats and contains medium-chain triglycerides that help relieve inflammation of the arteries. This, in turn, improves blood flow throughout the body. Consume 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin coconut oil daily. Number 25. Add to baby's bath. Babies have wonderfully soft, smooth, healthy skin, and we want to keep it that way. Try adding a little bit of coconut oil to your little one's bath to help keep the skin soft and smooth. It will also help soothe any little rashes, scrapes, or bothersome bug bites that may be bothering the little baby. Number 26. Flaky scalp treatment. First, you need to choose your scalp treatment formula. For dry, flaky, dandruff-prone, or acne-ridden scalps, take 6 tablespoons of extra virgin organic coconut oil, olive oil, or jojoba oil, depending on your hair type. Mix it with 3 to 4 drops of tea tree oil and 4 to 6 drops of rosemary oil. Number 27. Cheekbone highlighter. Highlighting your cheeks gives you that little extra glow that people can't quite place, but they'll definitely notice. Apply a small amount of coconut oil, the same as you would any other cheekbone cream, and give yourself a naturally beautiful glow. Tip number 28. Lubricate kitchen appliances. Rub a thin layer over the blades of kitchen appliances to keep them running smoothly. Be sure to store in a cool place so that layer stays firm. Number 29. Metal polish. Rub a bit of coconut oil over metal with a soft cloth. Let it sit for a minute and then buff to a shine. It's helpful to wipe the surface free of dust before applying the oil. And here we go with tip number 30. 30 uses of coconut oil. That's pretty incredible. You can also use coconut oil to grease a bicycle chain. If you want to try to use a green grease, try a little bit of coconut oil on your bike chain to help it keep running smoothly. A thick layer is not needed as coconut oil solidifies at temperatures under 76 degrees Fahrenheit, so you won't want to gum up your chain.